So I know the color looks white, but it's orange. It's orange, okay? I'm not one of those tech girlies, so my phone is about 4 years old, okay? I don't give a fuck, okay? I'm the technology, the fuck? But, yeah. There's a train going in the background. The birds are chirping. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning on a Thursday. This is the 717 portal energy. And I've never came across this in my life, so I'm going to tell you. The 717 portal energy is the twin flame spiritual awakening energy, okay? It's tied to a lot of self-reflection, introspection, personal growth, and kind of charging ahead, you know? And I just had to get up here in this energy because it just makes sense. It's the alignment for me. This is the part where I say collectively, I'm pretty sure I'm in a twin flame connection. Ain't that some shit? Pretty sure I'm in a twin flame connection. I'm weird. I don't be all head over heels about love. Like, I really love my individuality. I love love. I give love. I am love. But I love my individuality. I've been a loner my entire life. Even when I'm around people, even when I'm in love, I'm still a loner. So that's quite the kick there. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm in a twin flame connection. I had a reading before, and I was misled to believe that this connection of mine would be on the end of me learning how to love myself again before being able to be in union with my partner. And it was crazy because, like, I've never had a problem with self-love. If anything, I'm too individualistic. Like, the problem for me be to pretty much convince me that there's something for me to enjoy. Like, you know, and part of it too has always been because I'm spiritually gifted and I have really strong psychic abilities. And I just wanted to open that up to you guys. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm in a twin flame connection. And because it's an age gap connection, like, people be so weird. People be so energetically weird, but you can't put rules on spirituality. Well, like, real spirituality, there are no rules to certain things. Like, there's protocol, there's procedure, and it all depends on ranking, you know? A lot of people that are spiritual kind of have their own lifestyles. So it's like, if you use spirituality as a weapon, you will be in a cage just as much as religion puts people in cages. Because spirituality is really about life. existence, remembrance, more importantly. But yeah, but I'm just a high priestess living in her destiny. And part of my job is to get up here with y'all. I have to know too, collectively, when I'm reading energies, in some way, shape, or form, I am also alchemizing and transcending the energies for myself as well as you guys. And that's a sign of healthy spirituality. It may not be exactly what I'm channeling. It could be something as simple as a thought or, just something really little. Something I may recognize throughout my day, but that's how it goes, Whatever it is that you are channeling with your soul tribe, everybody gets zapped with a piece of the energy. That's healthy, okay? Because I don't want anybody to be thinking like, it's about tyranny or trying to brainwash people. And y'all know I preach about that time and time again. I don't got time for no fake spiritualists to be all up trying to act like they got control over people, because the stuff that goes on in society already is too much, okay? So to be spiritual and to be thinking that your job is to control a bunch of people is a sign that you are not properly connected the way that you are supposed to be, because wanting to control things is a sign of an insecurity. You don't have control of something inwardly, so you want to control everything on the outside, okay? I don't like tyrant people, okay? I don't know why that's my biggest pet peeve. Maybe it's because I'm a rule breaker and kind of like a rebel. But no, I don't like all that. Go on, fuck out of here with all that. I don't do that. But but yeah, y'all. So this is orange. I promise. It's orange. It's orange. It's orange. And the day is breaking light. So let's see what's going on. I hate this because it's like, depending on what's going on, my sleep schedule be fucked up. My sleep schedule is fucked up right now. And I don't fucking know why, but let's see what's going on here. I got these miracle workers up here. I call these miracle workers because I don't know what goes on here, but let's see what's going on with the wild unknown, because I don't know. High Priestess JC clocking in to the High Priestess headquarters. Let's see what takes place. I am working on getting a new YouTube schedule because YouTube is my favorite place. I've kind of been lounging around everywhere, here and there, to kind of see where my energy truthfully belongs, and I think YouTube is my home. So working on a new YouTube schedule. I will be posting it when I figure everything out. I've got to become spiritually situated, organize myself, okay? But yeah, let's see what goes on up here. Let me get some water first, because I am quite the old soul. So there's this weird thing in my life going on where because I'm an old soul, people can't do things towards me like from the past, I don't know if anybody else is going through that energetically, but people are realizing that they can't do anything to hang on to you because they are realizing that you were literally just an experience, a lesson, a point in time where they literally needed you and you've done your part and made your exit accordingly. And there is nothing that will allow for them or even for you as an old soul to kind of dwell on the situation. I mean, you know, don't get too attached, okay? We're on borrowed time. I come from a different galaxy. I live in a different time zone, okay? I'm not yours, okay? Period. That could be something that you told somebody like, excuse me. But this ain't that, honey. Let's see. What is up here? Spirit, talk to me nice. All right, Spirit. I told you it's orange. I told you it's orange, okay? Thank you, Spirit. There is something that is charged up, okay? Charged up. So, there was a point in time where you could have had a hard time connecting emotionally with your current reality, communicating, okay? It's giving off like communicating, even like communicating your desires. 1212 is on the timer. Yeah, like communicating your desires. Like, I even feel like this is something where maybe like kind of like an imposter syndrome too, because there was so much focus on putting others before you and becoming overindulged in sacrificing yourself, sacrificing your wants and needs. That's not a thing anymore for you. I feel like here too, you have outgrew a version of yourself where people could kind of label you according to what you would do for them favorably, okay? Two of Cups, soulmate. Soulmate energy. It could be friendship as well. It could even be like a job opportunity, like a spiritual job opportunity. A place where you feel like you belong. Even like a connection that you feel aligned with. This is giving flow state. That's what it's giving. Flow state. Staying in your flow state is your higher self. I don't know if that was a problem when it came to like communicating your desires. Your desires come from your higher self. Your higher self is already activated. So it would seem like when you are not operating within your higher self, you are in this sacrificial position. This sacrificial position would be kind of like tricking you out of your alignment. But that's not a thing here anymore. This is like coming out here because it might have something to do with Mercury retrograde, because this is kind of what maybe even people were thinking of you or expecting of you. This energy is giving what they think of you. If you used to seek outer validation simply because you valued the opinions of others, but not in the way that they thought. You valued the opinions of others because you wanted for other people to feel important. Because most times it would be something where you would possibly attract people that have confidence issues. And you would take those in and sacrifice yourself here. That's what this feels like. So it was never like validation about, I guess, getting permission from people to exist the way that you do, or to be in harmony with things that you truly love. It was never about that. It was just about making people feel important. Like, you know, like what 𝘠𝑗ℎ𝒾𝑒𝑒𝑚 say in that song. You wasn't important until I made you, so you better act like you know. Like, the fuck? What's going on? Ooh. Somebody is regretting not paying attention to the spiritual cues. Ooh, what is this turning into? Because they could have tried to make it out like they knew who you were while you were in their life, but it was like a manipulation thing. Somebody is facing a great loss for this. It's like they lost themselves in the middle of trying to get you to go along with whatever it was they thought they had going on. I'm telling you, like, ooh, they're facing a great loss here. This could even be somebody that could have been trying to do love spells on you. That's what it seemed like. Love spells on you to manipulate your energy of, like, if you did hesitate to communicate what you desired, it was because you knew all along that that wasn't what their prerogative was. And I feel like I could even be talking about a work dynamic. Because someone could have knew that you were best fit for something in a certain environment. And they could have tried to do something to not allow for the position to be yours. Something is deeply rooted in emotions, though. Someone wanted you to be overly emotional so that you wouldn't see the nonsense. But in return here, they are facing a great loss because whatever these romantic or emotional offers were, it could have been solely like sexual, okay? Like literally solely sexual, because like I said, we're in orange, but something about your sacral solar plexus chakra that this person was trying to get to, because I bet you any money this person thought that they would use you to build themselves up, but didn't want to be with you. But the romantic gestures were to make you think that they wanted to be with you. So like it would be like every time you would fall for some type of fake offer of theirs, it was supposed to be swapping your sacral energy out. And then somebody was thinking they was a warlock. What in the hell? Now they're facing a major loss because none of it. None of it went the way that it was supposed to. They feel left out in the cold. They could even be homeless or going homeless. Or there could be something about this person wanting for you to go homeless. Giving you some type of cold shoulder treatment. Ooh. I ain't told not one lie. I ain't told not one lie. Oh. Oh my God. Justice is up here. It was almost like their offers, their romantic offers was like revenge or something. They would try to seek revenge on you. For not falling for the bullshit. This person could have wanted you to be like a mistress, play like a mistress energy, or even like they were treating you like a mistress and you weren't. Like if you were in a romantic connection with this person, like y'all could have been in a legit relationship for all I fucking care. But it was like they just made it so hard for you to get close to them. Okay, so you could have really felt like you didn't belong with them. And that's how they wanted it to feel, because it was a form of control, because all they were after was like a sexual relation with you. Because they had been in this Five of Pentacles ass energy. And they were never meaning to reciprocate nothing. They even could have had other third parties here. There's something about somebody bringing something into their home. I wonder if this is like, because this even gives like, okay, this person was sent to you or something. Because I just heard the word birth chart, which would, to me, depict maybe like destiny swiping or someone throwing magic, trying to throw black magic against your love life or your identity, even to make it out like you're attracting these shitty lovers or these shitty connections or something. And I feel like this person, there's something about a crossing here. Something was crossed up. Somebody tried to construe your blueprint for someone else's, like a body swap or energy swap. And somebody tried to do some type of sacral robbery. Baby, this is crazy. Somebody tried to do sacral robbery against you because of some type of energy manipulation that was going on. And now this person is suffering a great loss for this. Wow, this is crazy. So this was actually something that was not meant for you to go through. Somebody broke a spiritual law trying to rob your sacral. Foresights for the future. Somebody is completely homeless. They could have a child, or they could have acted like they wanted to have a child with you even, or you could have been the child. You could have been this child that they were trying to rob of the sacral robbery. It's giving rape, okay? I'm sorry, but it's giving rape. Or whatever they were attracted to, it was the youthfulness, the youthful energy, like the fountain of youth, okay? But this is so sickening. Fountain of youth, that's what they were looking for. They didn't necessarily get that. And this could have been something about work, what you do for work, or what this person was attracted to. It was like, it could have been like a step-by-step thing for this energy manipulation to go on. This is so fucked up because it literally looks like this person is coming out of some type of spell work or manipulation. And it's like, it's too late because they are homeless and suffering a great loss. And possibly even their love life is hexed or cursed now. This person could be at a distance, or this could have been, they were sending people from weird places. You know, like you could be somewhere and just randomly meet someone and they would make it out like they're from that area, but they're not. This person is realizing that they were under some type of manipulation or spell work or something. But it wasn't because of you. It was because they were trying to manipulate your energy. And somebody even could have tried to manipulate your energy to attract a lover. This is some crazy stuff right here. Somebody could have been trying to manipulate your energy to attract a lover. And what they were doing was trying to use something against you to make you feel like you were not mature or you were not hip to a certain adult level. Because Hierophant with the 8 of Coins is giving like tradition, which would be like family life, home life, structure. And this is giving like a nest. Is this 8 of Coins in the reverse? This 8 of Coins is in the reverse. I didn't even notice that. I had to look at the bottom. These have Roman numerals on them. And this 8 of Coins is in the reverse. Okay. Because it didn't work out. Okay. But you've also unlocked something here with this. Whoever was manipulating your energy, I feel like maybe you were even supposed to be in a position where you were supposed to be looking like an immature, unevolved version of yourself, so that it would look like that you are attracting people that only want sex to make you look overly sexualized. They wanted to overly sexualize you or demonize you even, or even like cage in your feminine energy, okay? And kind of leave you out in the cold of never being able to attract a lover, never being able to attract opportunities and situations that will bring you total harmony. Thank you, Spirit. We got it figured out. Okay. And somebody is under some type of inebriation coming out of this. And they're coming out of it because stuff is happening in their life. Okay. This 8 of Coins in reverse with this Hierophant. So the crisscrossing energy, baby, come on. The crisscrossing energy was to make you look unevolved. And whoever was around you or in your energy or close to you or something, they tried to swap the energy out to make it out like it's them that can go out and attract a lover and do what they want to do and choose what they want to choose for their life. Like they kind of, what the hell? This is the craziest shit I've came across in a while. Somebody is losing strength. You may have great clarity on this, or I am the one bringing clarity within this. And this could have been going on in a workplace, I swear. Because it was supposed to affect your work. Like if you're spiritual or whatever it is that you do as a person for work or for just something that is aligned with you. That's what the magic was supposed to be hitting against with you. But it ricocheted and hit someone, either somebody deceptive in your energy or somebody that have been trying to destiny swap or use your energy anyways as a scapegoat. This is giving scapegoat energy, okay? This is so weird. Let's see what the ancestors got to say. This is so weird. This reading might be a little lengthy. I feel like, what in the world? It was a, do you see this big old chunk of cards? Honey, wait a minute. What's going on? Hold on. I need some room because this is crazy. This is an entire situation by itself here, it seems like. Because if you were supposed to have been looking unevolved, this would point to whoever is actually unevolved. This unevolved person that wanted to hide in your shadow or cloak in your shadow. But what is your shadow? Where's your shadow at? Because anything within this will point to this person wanting to project their shadow onto you. This Hierophant card is bothering me because it keeps talking about tradition and even like a generational secret or you know what I'm saying? Somebody wanted to keep it a secret that they are actually really promiscuous and they tried to cloak in your shadow. No, Spirit said no. They weren't cloaking in your shadow. They were trying to cast a shadow over you to hide some type of promiscuity. It's like the more I organize these cards, the clearer the message is, I'm telling you. Okay. Yeah. They were stealing out of your energy. Like I said, you could be a daughter, the daughter of someone, okay? 35, 35, we've got 88 up here. We've got this 8 right here. But this is the number 2, 2 of Pentacles. You are the daughter that has been sacrificing your happiness in some type of structure here. Some type of home structure, work structure. You were the daughter that had been sacrificing your happiness and your harmony here for some type of outdated traditional juggling. You are the daughter that makes the sacrifices, while whoever in this energy that kept on trying to mutilate you had been juggling here. And whatever it is that they're juggling, it's like they're juggling in between trying to have some type of love and work, love and career, okay? A balanced love life and career life, but that's not for them. Because you are a cycle breaker, a generational curse breaker here. And the whole point of manipulating your energy would be so that you would be shackled. To swap you out so that you would be the one shackled to some type of responsibilities or expectations. And whoever in this energy that wants to destiny swap you is the one that is headed towards a destiny of work and love and career. Somebody could have been a false fortune teller. Somebody either was a fake that's what this 8 of Pentacles in reverse is here. Somebody is not a real fortune teller. They were listening to a fortune teller. And the fortune teller construed the message to allow for this person to swap your energy, because the fortune teller was trying to harvest from your sacral. Oh my goodness. This fake fortune teller was trying to harvest from your sacral through whoever was spiritually spying. The person that was spiritually spying was feeding them their shadow, but through your energy here. Cross-watching. Oh my God. We've got a death to enemies. I cannot believe this. They were cross-watching you and your destiny, cross-watching even like your person. Something about this fortune teller talking about talking about your person in a way where it was supposed to switch the energies out about them and their karmic past, their karmic connections, or, you know, they tried to swap it out as though you were dealing with some type of karmic problems. But it was actually them the entire time, whoever was cross-watching. Because there's two men up here on this table. And then Virgin Mary is right here in the fucking middle, honey. Because you are the truth seeker. Somebody thought that you don't know the truth. They think you don't know the truth, or they thought you didn't see the truth about who they are as a person or something like that. And they tried to elude and fog the energy up with confusion because they're hung up on thinking that they're hung up on belittling you. Because I bet you any money you could have been left out in the cold. And you asked them for help, or you didn't necessarily ask them for help. If this was like a family thing, you didn't necessarily ask them for help, but it was like the family thing to do to create stability, for you to create stability in a family environment, to recover from some type of sacrifices that you had faced. But this person took upon themselves to gloat over an experience or something. Because I'm seeing in my peripheral, somebody keeps saying that you're moving too fast. They were thinking you were moving too fast with something. If you were already knowing what was going on in a transition, because it feels like you were in a transitional phase, and somebody tried to stagnate you to make it seem like you were going through some type of harsh life lessons, but you were really in a transitional phase here. So 8 of Knives with this 10 of Knives up here. Honey, this is crazy. So this fake fortune teller tried to put you in spiritual jail and siphon from your sacral energy here. Tried to 10 of Swords you, and also even could have tried to 10 of Swords your love life, or whoever this masculine is that's important to you. And whoever was cross-watching was dealing with someone that they thought was in the position of this important masculine in your life. This masculine that's coming out of this manipulation because they're going through something going on here up in this energy. This masculine is a complete illusion. And that's why something didn't work out with love and career for someone. They could have even lost their job. Like I'm seeing here, this fake fortune teller lost their job. Like, you know, they didn't lose their job. They're a false fortune teller, so they never had nothing for real. But their entire life was an illusion. So whatever that was for that false fortune teller, it ain't no more. That person is like in spiritual jail or something going on with them. Confirmation. And then this person that's not supposed to be in the equation here, this person that ain't even supposed to exist, they're coming out of some type of inebriation. But they're going through some type of issues. You know, the ancestors gonna always come through with the message. Come on now. This is crazy. Yeah. Somebody wanted to switch your energy out for poverty. You sit in poverty while this person manifests or kind of go through some type of transformation where their work and love life are going to be cycling through an eternal cycle of child. Okay, we got the Freemason ancestors. Somebody went on a fool's journey with this. You are the spoiled ancestor, child. If somebody completely went through a fool's journey, because this person is wounded. They are a past life karmic enemy. They are a past life karmic enemy. Like I said, this is like family driven. I'm telling you, this fake fortune teller is having towers over here. This fake fortune teller is going through tower moments for fucking with a spoiled ancestor child. They could sense the energy of whoever was cross-watching. They were cross-watching and kind of thinking that they had access to see what it was that you thought you was doing. Because I kid you not, they kept saying that you're moving too fast or something. Or like they were trying to rain on your plans so that they could be in a position to exhibit some type of lessons to you about why you are in the position you're in. I feel like somebody could be hiding this. Somebody could be hiding this. Because it seems like they could have felt like it was their assignment to, I guess, slow you down or teach you things that they did not teach you before. But like, I feel like that doesn't apply because you knew already that you were just in a transitional phase of your life. So you were in the divine flow and you got stopped. Whoever was involved in whatever's going on, all of these people are going through something. All of them. They're all going through something. Yeah, this landed right on the spoiled ancestor child. Whoa. Hexes, jinxes, and curses. With the Three of Knives. It was a complete betrayal. Ooh, these are the same cards I just had up here. This was a betrayal. Somebody did this on purpose. They did it on purpose. Thinking that they could have some type of control over your fate or over what you're doing. Like, and then tried to put a traditional spin on it. Like, no, this is really what something is supposed to be. So I'm gonna go about my way to put a bug in with your energy. And then I feel like too, this person could have even went and like, oh my God. This is a messy situation. This is a really messy situation. Because they were trying to stop you from following your heart's desires. This person could be someone that's closest to you. They are a snake in your grass. This person is very wounded here. This person could have been trying to stop you from putting up boundaries even. Because if this person is a past life karmic enemy here, this person did not want for you to rebel against something that they already did against you in the past. Because if this is family here, there could have been some type of abuse or something that they wanted you to gatekeep, or they could be in denial that they were even like abusing you when you were younger. If you are the daughter that had been making sacrifices, like this person even knows that the reason why you are spiritual or on a spiritual journey, or why you're in some type of like highly spiritual position, is because you have had to break a chain of traditional, traumatic, generational trauma, okay? Like trauma that got passed down purposely type of thing. Baby, and that bird ain't lying. That bird ain't lying, honey. This is crazy. Yeah. So they were trying to do something to cover their ass because they were trying to save themselves from getting hit with something by you for you being around them being spiritual or something like that. And this false fortune teller here got tested. That's a hell of a download. This false fortune teller had got tested and they failed the test. Oh, baby. They failed. The false fortune teller failed the test, and now they are hexed, jinxed, cursed. I'm telling you, honey, they failed the test because they called themselves trying to harvest out of your sacral solar plexus energy through this cross watcher. And what they were supposed to do was either reject the energy, deny the energy, or position themselves where they could pass through to the next spiritual level. And they failed the test. I'm telling you, trying to take advantage of a free spirit. Because whoever this energy is, okay, this person is like still holding on to something from a past with a past lover or a past connection. They were gatekeeping some type of disappointment that they had faced or went through or something in a family dynamic that costed them a lot. And that's kind of what they were trying to elude away from. This is crazy. Oh, what is that? Has this been turned over the whole time? What's this? Oh, yeah. They were calling themselves trying to be strategic, clever. Because they could have even been trying to persuade you into Oh, they were trying to persuade you into thinking that they were healing. And all along they weren't. I'm telling you, honey, you are coming out as the motherfucking... You are in your craft. You are all the way in your craft. And this person tried to persuade you into thinking that they were healing. And they weren't the entire time. And you're an earth angel. Okay, so you're an earth angel. You have angels and demons that you work with here. And that could be something that they were afraid of. And whatever this is too here, with these angels and demons here, they all came out to protect you against this abusive family member or dynamic or whatever this was, because this whole thing was supposed to spiritually abuse you. Spiritual abuse is a crime. It's a real crime. It's a federal crime. Okay, spiritual abuse is a federal crime. So I bet you any money this fake fortune teller here, they kept trying to mutilate the energy about something with you. And whole time, they could have even been predicting the cross watcher and what they were doing or what they did. But trying to project it into your energy or into your aura. And nah, honey, you failed that test. No, you failed the fuck out of that test. And your angels and demons have been working with you the entire time. Protecting your destiny. Protecting your destiny. And there's karmic justice taking place here, where you're gonna be, you either are moving on from the situation or you had already found peace. Because it even could have been something where you already knew that something was going to take place or something was happening in your journey. So this was like a stop. Confirmation. This was a pit stop. Ooh, you already knew this, and this was a pit stop. So when it started happening, ooh, oh yeah, baby, these people done fucked up. Everything is fucked up. Everything is fucked up. This is fucked up. Because you are a high priestess. You knew that this was going to take place, like in the journey. And I guess this is crazy. Yeah. Dang. Speaking of, there could actually be 3 practitioners in trouble. I didn't notice that at first. There could be 3 practitioners that are in trouble. Because whoever was cross-watching here, they could have been going to different energies trying to see who could give the best say-so, or who could do something the best, who could tell them what they want to hear. Yeah. It could be your birth giver. I don't know what it is. This is talking like this, your birth giver. It could be your own mother. Yeah. Literally trying to swap. There's something about your inner child that they wanted to swap out, because their inner child, they feel like, okay, so they could feel like their inner child was taken from them at a young age. And your inner child triggers them, or they hate you because they cannot like siphon from your inner child, which is the sacral solar plexus energy. And they have been doing this since birth. And this was the pit stop here for you to obliterate the situation. You may have had to come up with creative ways to put your guards up even. Because at first she could have been feeding off of you for a while, up until you gained the strength or the courage even to take your power back. Yeah, literally what I just said. You had to gain the courage to take your power back, to put up boundaries, because implementing the boundaries is part of breaking the generational curse. Implementing the boundaries is part of calling your power back. Implementing the boundaries is part of being the truth seeker. Okay, we've got the Ace of Wands up here. These are both mirroring. Both of these are mirroring now. Okay, Spirit, come through. Okay, so you have completely balanced something out for yourself. You've healed something. You've aced that assignment. Wow, you've aced the assignment. Dang, that is crazy. You aced the assignment. Wow. This was black magic. This was black magic. Your mother been doing black magic on you with practitioners and false fortune tellers. This is good. This is crazy. This is so crazy. So you're a voodoo queen now. And this black magic or whatever this is, okay? It helped or it's helping you, it's helping your dreams and your wishes come true. Ooh. It's helping your dreams and your wishes come true in your craft. And this is that 8 of coins in the upright. Yeah, you've completely shooken the table up, you completely shooken the table, shooken up the foundation. I'm telling you. Wow, that's the genetic time wheel. Generational curse abolished. What's this? Yeah, I'm telling you. It was all targeted towards your love life. To kind of put you in some type of depression. Okay, so whoever this cross-watcher energy, because these fake fortune tellers could have been watching your energy too, because they was under the impression that they had your energy in their collective. And they could just like do divination on you, or you know, whatever they was thinking they could just tap in or whatever. So this motherly energy suffers from like depression, loneliness, even. Or they don't want to be alone or something like that. And they want it for you to be alone, though. Like, for you to take this in. Wow. And we've got the sun. You've taken your power back. You've reclaimed that sacral solar plexus energy. You sure did. Wow. Trying to run off on the plug. Who people think that is? Trying to run off on the plug with your shit. No, honey. Nah, you took your power back. And that's the karma. That's the karma for all these women. For real. That's the karma for all of them. You taking your power back here, and they are all going through karma. They messed, especially these fortune tellers over here. They done fucked their spiritual journey up. They done fucked some shit up for themselves so bad, and you went up a ranking. Ain't that crazy? Dang. Yeah, honey. Yeah, you're true to this, not new to this. Okay? That's the swap back right there. That's the complete swap back. So it could have been like your inner child. Your mother wanted to use her distorted inner child to suck the life out of your inner child so that she could use the energy for herself. But these practitioners over here, whatever the fuck they tried to do, honey, it was their test. They were being tested. Yeah. And they are being exposed for being confrontational. Wow. For being confrontational, being in competition with you. Your mother could have been in competition with you. That's why she decided to go to these fortune tellers. She was in competition with you. Yeah, same cards is out. The competition to, I guess, fuck up your destiny. Because she could feel like her life is fucked up. Yeah. And she doesn't love you. She just loves what you could do for her. It's a manipulated feminine energy. Okay, thank you, Spirit. And Archangel Michael is up here. Child, what the fuck? Okay, yeah, Archangel Michael is up here helping to close this cycle out. Okay. Expect a big payout. There's like a reward coming for this. For the High Priestess, there's a reward coming. I'm telling you, there's a reward coming. Ooh. Something that you could have been patiently waiting for. Exposure, new life, and losses. Dang. This is giving like 3 forms of sorrow, I guess. Yeah, that 5 of Cups is mirroring loss, regret. They were trying to, yeah, they all were trying to suck from your new beginning, your life force, everything. Even like trying to fuck up your emotions, everything. Yeah. Yeah, that's a crime. That's a big old crime. Ooh, the devil's over here on these fake practitioners. What in the world? Yeah, they got some type of demons tied to them now that they owe a life sentence to. Confirmation. Yeah. They all could be trying to swap the energy back now. They all could be trying to swap the energy back now. And that's why this person over here that's lingering around, that's why they're coming out of whatever inebriation was going on. Because there was something going on that wasn't supposed to have been going on. And this person is coming out of this inebriation here. But while they're coming out of it, they're losing shit. Like, they could even be losing family members. What? They could be losing family members here. They could even be losing important contracts in their life. Like, job or, yeah. Ooh. All that because... All that because your mom wanted to be in competition with you. Yeah, there's that 8 of coins mirroring up again. Yeah. So your work is done. And Archangel Michael is coming to your rescue. Archangel Michael loved the High Priestess Collective. Archangel Michael loved my High Priestess Collective a lot, honey. Ooh, thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you to all the archangels that have been assisting and protecting my collective energies. You are greatly appreciated and welcomed. Yeah, this betrayal right here. Yeah. Wow. You've done it, High Priestess. You have done it. Wow. Okay. Let's clean this up and get some cards from the bottom of the deck. This reading was wild. Make sure I turn that in the upright. Because OMG. Okay, let's get something for the bottom. So you have taken on the new honor, the new badge of honor. As you receive the new badge of honor, there's a lot that's being erased in the genetic time wheel. Swap back. It's a complete swap back, honey. What's at the bottom? Yeah. I'm telling you. Somebody could end up in the hospital. Somebody could end up in the hospital, or somebody could end up dying. This is giving like funeral vibes. I don't know why, but this is giving like somebody visiting a grave site, even though that this is like the four of sticks, okay? But it's giving somebody is going home. Like, and when I say going home, I'm telling you, honey. I am fucking telling you. Possibly they're not gonna be qualified to be in the ancestor court. That might be what this is. They're not gonna be qualified to be on the ancestor court when they go home. That might be significant. Y'all know the ancestors is petty as fuck. Like, for real, for real. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. 4 of Knives. Rest. You may need to rest. The ancestors are so petty. They said, nah, that person not finna come. They not finna come be all up over here. Yeah. They done fucked up. They're not part of the ancestor court now. Ain't that some shit? Yeah. They're blocked. Ooh. This message is serious. How can I tap out of this? Because y'all gonna keep going if I let you. Shit. God damn. They could have some type of sacral blockages now. Okay? Yeah, honey. Yeah, honey. Yeah, honey. This is crazy. Ooh, here's my anointed woman and my empress and my tower. Child. This manipulated feminine energy wanted you to be heartbroken. They betrayed you. You got betrayed by your mother. Yep. OMG. How clever is the fox? Sneaky, sly. And they're right back where we started, honey. Yeah, we out of this reading, ancestors. We gotta go. We gotta go, okay? We've got to go. We've got to go. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this message. If you've enjoyed this message, you know what to do. If you want to book personal readings, please go to @madoracle.com. The link is in my description bar. And I will see you guys next time.